You ever notice that your thoughts don't always feel like they're yours? They appear suddenly, like whispers breaking through static, arriving faster than you can question them, disappearing before you can understand them. You think you're the one generating them, but deep down, something has always felt off about that story. Because thinking doesn't feel like creation, it feels like reception. For centuries, humanity has mistaken the mind for a factory, churning out thoughts, ideas, decisions. But if you look closely, the mind behaves less like a factory and more like an antenna. It receives, it interprets, it translates. The thoughts you claim as mine might be nothing more than transmissions moving through you like signals carried across invisible air. Every thought has a signature, a frequency, a pulse, a subtle geometry. You can feel the difference between a thought born from fear and one born from clarity. You can feel when a thought carries truth and when it carries noise. These differences are not emotional, they are energetic. The mind is constantly tuning itself, picking up whatever vibration it resonates with most strongly. This is why your mental state changes with your environment. This is why certain people calm your thoughts and others ignite storms. This is why certain places feel charged while others feel empty. You are not imagining it. You are sensing the field. There is a larger intelligence. Call it consciousness, call it awareness, call it the underlying program of reality that is always broadcasting. You've been connected to it since the moment you became aware, but like most receivers, you've been tuned to the wrong station, lost in interference, buried in static. Yet every now and then, the noise breaks, and in those silent cracks, something slips through. A sudden insight with no logical origin, a warning you feel before it happens, a memory that seems older than your life, a knowing that does not come from experience. These moments aren't coincidences, they're collisions. Brief alignments where your mind matches the frequency of a deeper signal. You've experienced this many times without realizing it. The feeling that someone is about to call you. The urge to change direction moments before something bad happens. The sense that a decision is right long before you can explain why. Intuition is not magic. It is recognition. The receiver tuning perfectly to the broadcast. You are surrounded by signals every second, from your own subconscious, from the minds of others, from the collective human field, and from layers of reality that your senses were never designed to fully access. Your brain is not the source of consciousness. It is the interpreter of consciousness. The consciousness you experience stretches beyond your body, your identity, even your lifetime. When a thought arises, it may not be you thinking at all. It may be your future self reaching backward. It may be the universe adjusting your path. It may be the field of probability shifting under your decisions. This is why random thoughts often change your life. A single idea appears out of nowhere, and suddenly everything is different. The idea wasn't random. The timing wasn't random. The thought was a signal. Most people will never hear it clearly. They are trapped in the mental noise generated by fear, habit, memory, and social conditioning. They confuse the static with their identity. They believe the noise is who they are. But beneath that noise is a steady pulse, quiet, consistent, ancient. A frequency that has been guiding you, shaping you, preparing you. You've ignored it for years, yet it has never stopped transmitting. When you feel inexplicably drawn to a new direction, the signal is strengthening. When everything in your life collapses at once, the signal is recalibrating you. When a truth you resisted for years suddenly becomes obvious, the signal finally broke through. You are not a passive observer in this process. You are a co-creator of the field. Every intention you hold becomes part of the broadcast. Every emotion you carry reshapes the signal you emit. Reality responds not to your words, but to your frequency. This is why your life changes when your mindset changes. It's not psychology, it's physics. The moment you shift internally, the signal you send into the field transforms, and reality reorganizes itself around that new broadcast. Consciousness is not local. Your thoughts ripple through the environment. Your emotions affect the people near you. Your intentions alter the probabilities ahead of you. Whether you realize it or not, you are participating in an ongoing conversation with the universe. A dialogue conducted entirely through energy, through awareness, through the signals exchanged between what you call you and what exists beyond you. So the question is not whether the signal exists. You felt it. You've followed it. You've ignored it. You've feared it. You've trusted it. The real question is whether you're ready to listen intentionally. Because once you learn to distinguish noise from signal, a strange thing happens. Life stops feeling random. Choices feel guided. Time feels flexible. Reality reveals patterns you've been overlooking for years. The world becomes less like a physical structure and more like an intelligent system interacting with you. And then, eventually, you begin to wonder. If thoughts are signals, if consciousness is not confined to the mind, if reality responds to the frequencies you emit, then who is the you doing the listening? And who, or what, has been sending the signal behind your thoughts? The answer has been waiting for you in the silence.